So, DreamWorks' newest movie, The Bad Guys, has officially released on Blu-ray, and I purchased the movie, or more like my mom did, and I watched it the other night. What did I think of this one? I'm going to tell you in just a minute, but before I do that, please take a moment and subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and comment down below, what did you think of DreamWorks' The Bad Guys? Was it top tier DreamWorks for you, or did it fall flat? I want to know all of your opinions down below and more. And with that said, I am going to have a bunch of content coming out. Miss Marvel ends tomorrow, thank God, and I will have to review that and do an episode ranking. And then, of course, I'm going to go see Thor: Love and Thunder tonight, which I'm really excited for that one, but I'm also a little nervous. I also plan on reviewing the It movies and Halloween 2018, but I do have a bunch of content coming, so please hit the subscribe button for all that. And with that said, The Bad Guys, I thought, was a genuinely fun enough DreamWorks movie. Now, it's important knowing coming into this one that it's one of those movies. It's like what I felt like Ambulance was a movie that I liked while watching it, but I didn't have very strong opinions enough to actually force myself to make a review. Now, this one, I had strong enough opinions, I just don't really feel like I need to make a video on this one, but I'm going to, because I know you guys want it. But yeah, so I don't really have the biggest strong opinions on it. Now, of course, I did find it fun. The big thing you got to talk about here is the cast. Sam Rockwell plays the wolf. He's really excellent. The rest of the cast does great as well. They all craft a character that is genuinely entertaining and really funny. And there's also a bunch of jokes in here. The jokes are really well written, and the actors really perform it. And, you know, it's just one of those animated movies where the cast, I think, is underrated and doesn't get talked about enough. Especially Sam Rockwell. Sure, he's pulling his same stuff, like the slow-talking kind of guy. But I really thought that his character was charming. And all the other characters were also really great, and they all had great chemistry as well. Now we got to talk about the animation. The animation style in this movie is fantastic. At times it looks like it's a comic book. At times it looks just so bright and vibrant. And that to me is just awesome. This animation style it's really beautiful, actually. It's really nicely done animated. It's probably one of DreamWorks' best animated films, to be honest. Like, look at all these clips that is playing on your screen right now. It's just so vibrant. And at the beginning of this movie, I was like, you know what? This film is so colorful, and it's definitely going to make this movie. It did make this movie. There is one or two action sequences in here that are also really greatly done because of this animation. It's very animated really well. There is some plot twists thrown through here, and to be completely honest, a lot of them, and I know I've been really picky, a lot of the things I've been reviewing lately have been like, you know, the writing hasn't been great, but I think that's actually because the writing hasn't been great. Now, that is nowhere near to say that the writing has been bad. It was nowhere near as bad as it was in Miss Marvel. But, I mean, of course, there is multiple plot twists, and I could just poke out the plot holes. Like, you know, that wouldn't have happened because, like, spoiler alert, 3, 2, 1, the Professor Marmalade plot wouldn't have happened. It was like, suddenly things happened perfectly to what he says. I know it's just an animated movie, but it's just so ridiculous. There is so many plot twists that make no sense. Now, of course, they did keep me invested in the movie. I'm not saying they're bad plot twists. I'm just saying, like, what if instead of saving the grandma and convincing the wolf, what if the wolf was like, no, I'm not going to save the grandma, I'm going to let her fall down the stairs. Like, it literally just makes no sense. Now, this doesn't hinder to my enjoyment. It's just something that I noticed upon watching it, like, you know, that makes no sense. But it definitely doesn't hinder to my enjoyment. I recognize that this is a movie made for kids. I just say that for something like this, I definitely think it should have been written a little bit better. But that's my only criticism. The performances, the animation, some of the action sequences, the comedy really works in this movie. This movie is just a really, really fun, bright, and enjoyable movie. Of course, I don't really have very strong opinions on it. I'm just saying that it was a fun movie, and I recommend you watch it. So, before I give you my final score, please take a moment to subscribe, hit the like button, and most importantly, comment down below. What did you think of The Bad Guys? I want to know all of your thoughts down below and more. And remember, I am going to see Thor 4, Love and Thunder tonight, and I will have a review up tomorrow. I might even do a double upload. But anyways, The Bad Guys, I'm going to give a B+, a 7.5 out of 10, 3.5 stars. And The Bad Guys, I recommend you buy on Blu-ray. It is a very fun movie. I wouldn't say skip it at all. There was some shots that I really wish I got to see in the theater. But because this is out on Blu-ray, I don't even recommend that you just watch it on streaming. You should buy the Blu-ray. It is worth it. Trust me. So yes, I want to know what you thought of The Bad Guys. So, thank you for clicking on this video. Please take a moment to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and comment down below. Again, what did you think of The Bad Guys? Thank you for watching this video. I want to know what your DreamWorks ranking is. I didn't see them all, so of course, I can't give you guys a proper ranking, but I do have a ranking of all the ones I've seen on my letterbox, and you will notice that this movie is pretty high on the list. I definitely don't think it compares to, like, Shrek and all that. It's definitely not that good of a movie. Cat? But for DreamWorks, it is... compared to some of the movies they release, it is a fun enough movie, and I do recommend you buy it on Blu-ray. So thank you for watching, and as always, make sure to subscribe to join the Nerd Army. Peace out.